Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I can't believe we're saying this, but I'm filming August's finished pages. There aren't that many this month. I had to take a step away. I wasn't feeling great and I didn't want to get burnout, and I was heading down that path. So yes, there aren't that many, but we are September. I mean, where's this year gone? I mean, goodness sake. So I'm going to start with the pages that we've done this month in Romantic Country, and I have marked them. I think we've got about 9 pages left until this entire chunky little book is all filled up. So without further ado, let's have a look what we did. So we did this page, which is Springtime in June, I think it's titled. I'll put my bookmarks back so that I can, and as usual on our membership pages here we use Prismacolor pencils. Sometimes when we have to we use a little bit of acrylic paint, but we use Prismacolor pencils and the Pastel Tule art sets, and I loved doing this. Oh well, this whole book I love colouring in here. I'm a real eerie fan. And you'd think after nearly 2 years of doing this book with my members that you'd think that I would be fed up, but I'm not. I have left some of the best pages till last, however, so that I don't get fed up, which is which I'm glad I've done. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my next bookmark. I've got wax paper and all sorts. Here it is. Sorry. Okay, so that was Springtime in June. And then we did, most recently I think, was Fairy Queen, and I actually managed, I don't know if you can pick up on it, I actually managed to get some stickles on her because we've coloured the pages behind. So on her wings and things is stickles. So again Prismacolors, but I wanted to keep her very soft and light with this bright colours coming round. So she's like popping through the, she is set back in the glade of the trees, but I was really pleased with how this came out. I think she's stunning, and I just love the colours, and I had a really good time doing it. Gosh, can you hear the rain? My goodness. Okay, and then we did the Apothecary. I can't say it. I can't get it out, but you know what I mean. I'm sure you do. Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. Yeah, so again, I really enjoyed this page. So I did the little drawers like they were set in mahogany with a different wood front. And then just went to town, put some flames around the little cauldron, which I did in like a patinaed copper pot. And then went to town with colours over here. Yeah, really enjoyable pages. So I think there's one page that I'm dreading. But other than that, I think I've saved most of the best pages to keep us going and motivated. We're so nearly there. Okay, and then there's one more page that we've done this month, and that was the Ballerina Puppet Show page. Here she is, and she's also got stickles on. I don't know if they pick up, you can see the wax, that's for sure, but so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's lots of stickles on here, I can feel it, because we'd done the page behind. So oh yeah, I tried to make it look like there was a spotlight coming down on her. I hope you can see that. And yeah, just lots of fun and mixing colours that I wouldn't usually put together. And yeah, just had lots of fun with it. I adore this book. So I think there's probably, I should think, because we're still doing 1 page a week. Patreon has moved to every other week. We're still doing 1 page a week here until we finish this book. And then the new book we're going to start voting on, and that will move to every other week when we start a new book, but I want to get this one finished. So I think we should be finished by, like, I think I plan to be finished by the end of October, and I think that's hopefully achievable. So that gives me like 8 more pages, something like that. We might run over slightly, but there is not that much left. So I hope you enjoyed that little preview of our members colouring book. And then while I've got you here, what I tried was I brought a very inexpensive paint by numbers. I don't know if I'm going to get all this in. Paint by numbers. Oh, it's not finished, obviously. From Amazon, and it's seagulls sitting on these like pier stumps. And I use my paint pens. I just use the original picture that it came with, and I've been using my paint pens. So, oh my gosh, it's so easy. But like I said, I stepped away from doing everything, so it's nowhere near finished. And I was even able to use a little bit of pencil over the top to do some blending on these lines. But what a really cool experiment for all our lovely paintbrush. Now I use the brush pens because the little fine tip ones, they do work, but not as well. So keep an eye out, and I will get that finished. But oh, it's such good fun. And you just pick out, like I said, just use the picture that it came with, and then picked out the colours that, because you get paint by numbers, cheap kits anyway, that the colours when you put them down don't look anything like the colours in the picture. But yeah, so keep an eye out. I will get that finished. I did really enjoy it. Okay, so then the next one we did, I don't know if you caught it, but I did a page in the wonderful Sarah Renee Clark's Vibrant Wilds. It's an incredible book. I've done a flip through of it on the channel, and I did seek permission before I did this, because obviously Sarah is a big YouTuber, and I don't want to tread on toes. She's got her own channel, they're her own books, and I didn't want her to think, you know, hang on a minute, I'll colour in my own book, thank you very much. But Team Sarah were amazing and said, absolutely, Lucy, yeah, go ahead. So I did this on A Colour With Me. And I think what I did is the background I did with some acrylic gouache and acrylic paint that the lovely Kevin had sent me. Then we put pencil over it, and then the rest is done in Prismacolor and some paint pen. And I think it just turned out beautifully. I love the soft background, and then these fuchsias just really pop off the page, and so I was really pleased with how it came out, and I had some really lovely feedback from those of you that watched it, so thank you so much for that. It does make a huge difference, because I do spend a lot of time putting my videos together. I'm not the best at videography or photography, but I do spend a lot of time trying to put things together to make it easy for you to follow and enjoyable. So thank you to everybody that left a lovely comment, and this book is just divine to colour in, it really is. So yeah, so that was my first page in here. That's Vibrant Wilds by Sarah Renee Clark. This book it's hardback. This book with postage in the UK was £15, and you know, it's just spectacular. The quality, oh, that'd be a good page for autumn, wouldn't it? Look at that. Lots of leaves, but the quality is just amazing. So if you want a really lovely colouring book that goes through all sorts of different styles, really, you can tell that it's Sarah's, but yeah, a little bit of all sorts in here. Yeah, grab yourself a copy if you enjoy that. So then I was sent by my lovely friend Becky, sent me this. This is RJ Hampson's new book, Steampunk Revival. It's amazing. I've done a flip through on the channel if you want to catch it. So on my own I did this page, and I kind of lost heart with my colouring, like I said, this month. Everything is covered in dust because we've been sanding and decorating and stuff, but I love how this little background came out. I tried to make it look like, you know, like an out of photo, like, you know, like the old school photographs they used to do. I don't know if they still do it, where they put that, whatever's in the background is blurred out by those different colours. So I tried to do that, but I didn't take it all the way up. I just thought I'd leave it as it is. So what did I use? Artex, Prisma, and I don't know if you can pick up on the sheen, but dual metallic, Pentel dual metallic pens. And this one, all the time I spend colouring with pencils trying to make like a patinaed copper. Look at it, just did it by itself. But yeah, so I don't know if you can pick up on it because my lighting is bad. I think we're going to get a thunderstorm any second, but there it is. Wow, yeah, so it's on its way. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I kind of lost, I don't know what was wrong with me. I've had a really low month and I kind of lost heart. Not with the page, not with the book or anything, but so then I did finish it because I was jumping and I knew what was going on. I was jumping from one page to the next. I knew what was going on. So then I revisited. That's why I've got some that aren't finished, which I'm not going to bore you with. But yeah, that's my first page in this incredible book and I do love it. Alcohol markers, Artex Prismas, and a paint pen, and dual metallic hybrid glitter pens, which I very rarely use, but boy did I enjoy it. I had to rein myself in from making everything metallic. But I really enjoyed it. And if you can't use it in a steampunk book, when can you use it? So yeah, so there she is, the clockmaker. And I love her little bird down here. He's so cute. Alright, R.J. Hampson's Steampunk Revival. And then I did, this is on my own. I'm not particularly very happy with this. It is not quite finished. But I did, this is Tomislav Tomic's, yeah, I can't pronounce it. But beautiful book. I think they're still available on Amazon, I'm not sure. But I did this, and this is a mixture, because this book's got some one-sided pages and some double page, some one-sided, and then some of the others have got like that. You can't use alcohol markers there because they've been, so yeah, but this was a single-sided one. So what did I do? I based with alcohol markers and then did this beautiful background, which I really like, the green background, and then did this rather interesting blend of pinks and burnt ochres and stuff on the castle, just for something a little different. And then went in to do these leaves in alcohol markers and outlining. So all that I've got left to do is our little lady down here, really, but I don't cheat. I let you know what I've coloured and what I haven't and when I've coloured it. So there's a little lady down the bottom here, and I want to do a little bit more definition on the stones down at the bottom. But I don't know whether it's, I don't know. I'll let you tell me. What do you think? I don't know what, I'm just not, it feels really messy, and I think it's all the vines and that, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe I need to do something with the turrets here. Maybe darken them up or something. I'm not sure. It just feels really all over the place, messy. What do you think? Maybe I'm just, you know, in one of those critical moods. So yeah, this was alcohol markers, paint pens, pencils of different varieties. Yeah, I think that's about it. But just sort of everything got chucked at it. So there's that, which was Tomislav Tomic books. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful books. And then last but not least, and I am sorry, I'm going to do a buddy colour with the lovely Katie from Instagram, but I didn't get to it this month, so I do apologise, Katie, and we have agreed that I'll do it with her next month. The last page that we... Whoa. And that's old. That's why is that stuck? That's an old picture. Anyway, the last page that I did, we had a bit of a blast. This was the last Patreon page I did. This is R.J. Hampson's Asleep. and we do this just as a bit of a break in between some more intense colouring, shall we say. And she doesn't, in the picture, doesn't have a bandana. So, like I said, I was feeling a bit low, and I did her face, and then for whatever reason, there was a tiny smudge, and for whatever reason I went over it and it wrecked it. So she went from Rockabye Baby to Rockabye Bandana Babe. So I stuck a bandana on her. Well, she's a cowgirl, isn't she? She can have a bandana, and then there is a little bit of stickles. But yeah, I spoke about it today on Patreon that mental health, low mood, anxiety can really affect your colouring. And that day I was like, oh, I can't leave it like that, I can't leave it like that. And in fact, when I look back at the video, there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was a tiny smudge. I should have just left it, but I couldn't for whatever reason. So anyway, she ended up with a little blue bandana over her face, and I did show how to colour it properly. It was what did I do? Oh, I put the black back on the lines. When Prisma goes over it, it goes like milky. So I put the black back on the lines and I smudged it. And instead of just leaving it as it was, I faffed and fiddled until she was ruined. And so the good people of Patreon had seen how to do her skin. It was just me faffing about, and I did say to them, if you want to join me in unity, let's have her as a bandana babe. There's a little bit of diamond stickles on it, on the horse. And that, my darlings, is the month of August's finished pages. And like I said, I didn't go overboard this month. I just took a step back, and sometimes you just need to. So I am going on holiday next week. I'm having a week out. So I am going to film a couple of videos to put up, because I've been sent some beautiful, beautiful things. A couple of packages gift-wise, and a product that I am so excited to share with you that we can use to embellish our colouring books. Or yeah, I can't wait to share it with you. So I don't know if I'll do that when I come back off holiday, so I can actually do a full video where I'm colouring and stuff like that with it, or whether you'll see it beforehand. But either way, there will be a video next week to pop up. I don't know what it will be yet. One of those things. But so I'm going to say farewell. Thank you for joining me and all your love and support as always. It does mean a lot to me, and yeah, this community is my world. So thank you for always being here and supporting me. So until I see you again, take really good care of yourselves, stay dry and out of the thunderstorm, and I'll see you very soon. Much love to you all. Bye.